Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria, returning back for part 2. Hi. So we're going back again to the Battle of Little Bighorn. So if you are someone who had been there, hi. Spirit Talker's going on. Hi. So I did make a little bit of a mistake that I noticed. I may have said it correctly, but I wrote it down wrong. Apparently I put rock instead of bighorn, so I do apologize. I did fix it on my notes. So again, I was typing it in right. I was probably saying it right, but somehow I wrote it on my notes wrong. I do apologize if you guys saw that in part 1. So, hi, we're coming back for part 2. Oh, there is.
Group.
There's a group of you? Like a tribe? That's a good question if tribe is even on here. The word? So if there's a group, aka tribe, a Native American tribe coming in, hello. This is your Detective Lazaria, returning back for part 2. So here again is this right here. And here are some notable people, real quickly. Just a little bit of a quick glimpse of images of them. Oh, sorry. Oh, this is the wife of one of them, sorry. And then this is her husband. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my notes. And this is 3 lights. Okay, well.
3 lights.
Mm-hmm. So we have that error where I didn't realize it until I was preparing for this. I'm like, oh shoot, why the heck did I put that? Rock? And I'm like, that should be that. Anyways, I fixed it. Not bad. So I think they noticed that and they're like, yeah, you want to fix that? I'm like, yes. Okay, so we said a prayer twice in part 1. We also got the word chief, which obviously is tied to this. Burden, blood, in part 1. So we got some notable phrases and words that kind of like stuck out, as if there is indeed a Native American joining me. And now it just said group. I don't know if tribe is even on here as a word. And then maybe they're trying to refer to that. If that's the case, they can light up the REM pod again by clicking, beeping, or the EMF meter to yellow, orange, red. Or a couple. Those little clear balls. And at any given time where that little X is on the closet door, hi, that's a yes then. There's a ghost motion detector behind the closet door if you want to make it go off. Hi. Oh.
Shadow.
Shadow. You know, that could also be a Native American name. Yeah? Is there a Native American name, Shadow? Here? Not referring to your shadow, but a name. Shadow dancer? That's one that came to my mind. I don't know why. Let me Google it. I don't know if there's a notable one with that name that was in that BATTLE. I don't know. Oh, wait! Shadow Creek? You're from Shadow Creek, your group. Of course. So, again, yeah, I think that's what it meant. Shadow Creek. Hold on. Let me show you. Oh, I don't have it on here, but I know that there was possibly a Shadow Creek. as one of those Indian reservations.
No get out.
Is that referring to the white settlers coming into your campsite slash reservation? Village? I don't know what you want to call it, but you're trying to tell the white man or white men to get out. This is your land. I can totally see you saying that. But again, there could be, again, another name for it referring to that.
Encouragement.
Encouragement? Well, apparently it's another name for that BATTLE. It's also called Battle of Greasy Grass. Interesting. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Or maybe it does refer to their shadow, I guess. Oh, hey!
Nice to see you again.
So you remember me from part 1. I took a bit of a break. I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not worried about it on that shadow name. It could be, again, a place, a reservation name that starts with shadow. Okay, so again, we're trying to have a session with those Native Americans that might be tied to this topic. So if so, you remember me, and it is nice to see you again, even though I can't see you.
I didn't find any notes about me, and it is nice to see you again.
What the heck? That's hilarious. Wait, did the spirits just use my lady name I can't say to speak? Since I said I can't see them, but I also can't hear them. That was strange. I don't remember saying her name. Do you remember saying her name? I don't remember saying her name. Weird. Anyways. Strange. That was me whispering strange. Okay.
I'm from the 1800s.
OMG. OMG. Hey. Yep, definitely. So again, yep, and check it out. Let me just quickly scroll to that. Words that might come through. Yep, we got someone. Hi. So you're from the 1800s. I'm assuming late 1800s. So mid and late 1800s. A Native American coming in, joining me in a session with the spirits. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Cool, cool, cool. Oh.
Why have you come?
Again, a residual phrase that I believe is being said. It just said, why have you come? To the white settlers. The Native Americans are saying, why have you come? And no, get out. Those are residual phrases that I have a feeling that the Native Americans have said to them as they entered into their area. Wow. Again, that's just a residual phrase, not to me, but to what they have said. And I'm sorry, I think they just unfortunately went to take something of yours. And you didn't want them to take that because it is considered yours. Ay, ay, ay. Oh,
Graciousness.
Because you guys are very gracious people, and those people weren't. You had, you were basically in an attempt to be very peaceful, but something triggered it, no pun intended, and then HELL broke loose. Yep. Interesting. So we'll see if any of these other words, besides the 1800s and chief, which was said in part 1, will be said. I mean, there's probably going to be other phrases or words that might be tied to them that I may not have mentioned. OMG, Florence, hello.
Florence.
Okay, hello. There is a Florence that is a child of these. So again, he's a main character, a notable person in the movie. Who is that? And he married this lady named Elaine. I can say it because she's not going to come through word-wise or name-wise. So Florence is one of their children. And I also had another one who was another person related to a human that was mentioned. And it was the sister of this guy from part 1. Hi, Florence. It's nice to meet you. Healing. That's good.
Healing.
I'm so glad that you're healing. I don't know if it's just one of them or maybe multiple of them because it did say group. So there might be a group of them here. Well, thank you. I am glad that you're healing. I did say the prayer twice. If you need me to say, and if you need me to summon a spirit guide, you just tell me. By interacting, since it's been quiet, the REM pod again, or a clear Kappa by making it light up. I will summon our spirit guides to assist those Native Americans. I hopefully you know that they are here for you. I mean, what are the odds of it saying another name that finally is kind of tied to them? Not the main people, but still pretty cool. And I already mentioned to the people, I believe. If not, I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Now that I have it correctly, I do apologize for part 1 having that saying rock. My bad. I'm sure there could have been another, that word, at a Little Rock, but again, this was tied to this event that happened in 1876. So we got, oh, of course, you're welcome.
Thank you for visiting.
Yes, either to Florence for visiting this session, or me, thank you, for telling me thank you. Okay, we got Red Cloud. I'll let you pause and read those names. Again, unique names for Native Americans. Then down below we have Crazy, H-O-R-S-E. And this is, again, B and D, basically born, and D-I-E-D, died. So in case you're wondering what those initials mean. Witch.
Witch.
That's a good question. Would a Native American be considered a witch due to their miraculously ways of healing? Because it did say healing. And maybe they were said that they were considered a witch. I don't know. I don't have witch as one of my options as a word. Then we have Sitting Bull, who's again a very prominent person, a leader that's tied to this whole thing. Again, you can read and say that. And then, hold on, I have to scroll. Well, I guess, yeah.
Lawful.
It is lawful for what they did. The white settlers, the white men. So again, here we have it right here. I already mentioned all this stuff. Yeah, hi. Hi, is this you? It says Florence earlier. Oh, see?
You've got to go.
Might be another residual phrase tied to the incident referring to the Native Americans saying to the white men, you got to go. This is R-L-A-N-D. You got to go. That's what I have a sense them saying. And here are the white men that were tied to this. We have Senator here. Then we have this guy. And possibly this guy, but not really like physically there, but mentioned in the movie at least. And there's probably some others, but again, those ones that kind of came through. So again, they are trying to tell me little things that they remember possibly saying to these people because they wanted them off their land because it is theirs. Again, it was a treaty that was signed, and it was many years later. And here the white men are trying to take it back, even though it's not rightfully theirs. It was considered lawful. Okay, cool.
Look out for lights.
If you're referring to a spirit seeing the lights of heaven, awesome. If you're referring to seeing these flishy flash with the colorful thing, or that EMF meter going high beep and seeing that light up, that'd be cool. And by the way, we have the reservations of where they stayed at that time in the mid and late 1800s, and these are some of the notable ones. I'm not sure about Shadow Creek, but again, these are the ones I found. Black Hills, Pine Ridge, Standing Rock, Rapid Creek, Rosebud, Cheyenne River, Yankton, and Crow Creek. And then we have, like I already mentioned, the words we're hoping to see more of. We'll see. All right, we'll see. It'd be great. We did get, like I said, Chief in 1800 so far. Tranquil, calm, yeah. You wanted to have a
Tranquil,
a calm, peaceful meeting with these ones, but again, HELL broke loose. And you already know some of the names I'm hoping to see. We'll see. And then these are the things that happen with the people tied to that. They ended up having smallpox, chloria, you know what I mean. I said it right, I think, in part one. Whooping cough, typhoid fever, malaria, and many more things that occurred. Wow, this is a good part 2 as well as part 1. Awesome. Thank you for joining me. Again, I did have to take a bit of a break. I came back. And I think they're still here. Awesome. Cool. So this is why I'm allowing them to come through and tell their story, their side, what they remember. And hopefully they appreciate me watching that movie with their story, as well as coming up with this idea. So you're understanding, cool.
Understanding.
So you're understanding what I'm talking about and saying, cool. Awesome. I do have to take a bit of a little reach over, in case someone's over here, to grab water. A little parched. Excuse me. So we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I'd be curious if that ghost motion detector in that closet goes off. That'd be spooktaculous. Scaralicious. Nana?
Nana.
I don't know. Is that something you guys called your elders, the women, nanas? I don't know. I know that's definitely something that some people call the ones in the UK, nans and nanas. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if I want to Google it. Oh.
Are you ready?
I don't know if this is referring to me, ready for that ghost motion detector to go off. Or are you referring to a residual phrase again? Because if it's a residual phrase, it's like, basically, are you ready to I will say it, fight? Because we're willing to fight. Because this is, again, our LAND. So get off our LAND. we'll fight for it. Yeah, I don't know. Is Nana just a random word that came through? Otherwise, is a no. It's more like a Mexican Spanish nickname for grandma versus a Native American. So yeah, I don't know. Probably just a random spew. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. It's been 21 minutes almost. So hi, if you're still here. I am ready for whatever you're trying to do or say. Are you kidding me?
Are you ready?
I'm waiting. Okay, it's like they're making me be so hesitant on this word, the phrases they're saying. Are you ready? I don't know if again there are some multiple fights that broke out, and it was several, and it's like, are you trying to tell me because there was multiple? That's them saying, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" Wow, I don't know. Could be just coincidence, but it just said twice. Are you ready? Well, I've been ready to see you communicate to me and maybe interact with the tools that are here, from the RIM pod to EMF meter to the cat balls, maybe the ghost motion detector. We shall see. Wow. And I will note, hopefully the last time, to the viewers, if you're watching this far, thank you. And please check out the movie, which is what inspired this session. It is called Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee. It won 6 Emmy Awards, by the way. And you might just get lucky if you have a library. That's where I found mine. Or otherwise it could be out there to watch via the streaming stuff.
You.
Are you ready? Yeah, you. Me. Am I ready? Okay, I guess I'm ready. Let's do it. Wait, what are we waiting for though? I don't know. Are you going to show yourself? Again, I did say shadow earlier. And I do believe somebody definitely was with me while I was watching that movie. I don't know exactly how far away in the movie it was, but it was probably midway. A super, super cold draft feeling on my left arm. And I'm like, and then eventually it did dissipate. And I'm like, okay, spirit, in my head, of course, because my sister's next to me. And again, it could have been. I don't know if it was, again, a Native American that's tied to this movie, or if it was somebody that was a Native American that lived on that land, aka where the home is. Because we do have Native Americans also that lived here.
Edgar.
On our town. Well, maybe it's a little shout out. So if you happen to want to watch other paranormal investigators that speak to the people who have passed away, there is a YouTuber named with the C-Fan Spirit Box who did a session on Edgar Allan.
She scares me.
Edgar Allan Poe. That just recently aired. So you guys should check it out. I don't think there is an Edgar in the lineup of names, by the way. Okay, let's see. She Scares Me is very close to one of the names of the Native Americans. Where was it? I just had it. Oh no, never mind. It's they are afraid of her. Never mind. So I don't see an Edgar. Sorry. Oh, inspiration. Yeah, exactly.
Inspiration.
So again, that movie inspired me to have this idea on this topic, this session. And it seems like they may be coming through in part 1 and part 2. So again, hopefully they can come through with the names for sure, but if it doesn't, that's okay. I already showed them. And yes, it is going to get very noisy now because someone did unfortunately come home. So I do apologize, but it's going well. I'm going to try to bypass all the noises, and I do apologize to the viewers. But again, it is going well. Exactly, yes.
Evil.
What happened to them with the white people doing what they did to them was evil. Yes. That's okay to say. Or the fact that somebody interrupted and came home. And I'm like, no. But unfortunately, you can't stop him. It's my dad. He's coming home. Anyways, like I said, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to be on this. If it gets extremely interfered by the noises. We'll see. But again, part 1 and part 2 seem to be doing okay. And I think the viewers may take a little chance of watching that movie. That inspired me. That might inspire them. I know that our viewer named Elaine, funny enough, same name as one of the notable people here, is intrigued by the Native Americans. So I told her to check it out. So hopefully she can. If it's available for her to watch. And there's other movies that I also have to watch too. All right. Sorry, I just yeah, I have to sip on water real quick. Sorry. So 28 minutes so far. Thank you. Oh.
Is this a ritual?
No, it's not. It's not a ritual. But that's a good question. Are there some people that feel like have been asked that for what they were doing because of the way they were in a group, say dancing next to something or someone, and it was to them, the people near them are like, is this a ritual? And they're like, not really. Or maybe it was. I don't know. So again, that could just be a residual phrase that's being spewed, that they remember being told or heard. I know this is not a ritual, as there's nothing, I'll say, being seen as one. It's just for me to see that you're here. Oh, well, that's an...
Shelley.
So Shelley is a male name with the EY. And there is no Shelley that's noted in my notes, so I'm not going to assume that they're tied to this at all. Probably just a random spew, because I did have that come through in the past, couple sessions ago. So I'm going to just disregard that one. Sorry, for now. And then, of course, I could technically spend a moment, but not right now, because it might distract me. I could look up to see if that name is tied to somebody who was connected to a Native American, but right now I don't want to dive into a different section of something else. So again, I don't know. It seems very quiet, so we might be wrapping things up. That's, they're saving it for the big finale. I was hoping to get the main person that was kind of like in the movie, but I don't think their name's gonna come through. Starts with a C. Again, that one. Or even part of his last name, you know? But no. Okay, I don't think you're gonna interact with anything, but it's just a good old question I have. Oh.
I feel very lonely.
Well, hopefully I'm helping by speaking to you, whoever's trying to come through. And hopefully you start to see other spirits around you that might start to be your new little pals. So hopefully that helps. So it's probably not going to have any interactivity, but I have a question for Elaine and her husband. Was it love at first sight when you met at an event with the senator when your husband was the guest speaker? Is that actually what happened in the movie? What happened to you guys? It was love at first sight? If you guys interact with the REM pod or Capel, that means yeah. And since it's been quiet and all of a sudden it starts to light up, and yeah. I would love to say his name, but I'm just afraid, what if I say it and then it spews? But it starts with the C. So your husband, that starts with the C. Oh, well, okay.
Hierarchy.
So Elaine Eastman, I think that's how you say it, and your husband, that starts with a C. Was it love at first sight? Can you validate or clarify if it was by interacting with that boxy looking thing with the red light by making it go click, beep, and light up? Otherwise, wiggle jiggle, tap tap on one of those clear round balls that are going to light up and flash. Just to validate that you did fall in love at first sight. Or maybe it was part of just randomly just to have to make the movie look cool. I don't know. Anyways, probably not. Told you. I had a gut feeling it wasn't going to happen. How about this? Can you tell me if you're together? If you're here? Again, we don't even know if they're here. If you are here, can you tell me if you're together up in heaven with your family? Because there's a huge amount of you. You had many kids. Oh my God, yeah.
He shot me.
So again, there's definitely a Native American that was shot at, many of them. The white men definitely, again, I'm just going to say the word battle. During the battle, definitely used their guns. They both had guns, by the way. And there was a lot of people that were wounded or killed due to the gun being shot at the people. And that's one of my words, by the way, the shot word. So I don't know. So we'll just see. I have a feeling maybe unfortunately, sometimes movies do exaggerate things a little bit, and they may have exaggerated and make it seem like they fell in love at the first sight, but maybe it wasn't exactly like that. But they did eventually, again, fall in love and married and had how many kids again? Let's see. Oh, see? That too.
Gash.
Again, somebody used an AXE on the people and got gashed by that. Yep. Unfortunately, I didn't think about putting that word on there, but yeah. So different wounds that could have happened or injuries or what fatally caused your passing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children supposedly with that Elaine and her husband, the Mr. and Mrs. Eastman. Or is it Eastman? I don't know. from the one that starts with the C, he was from the Sioux tribe. Again, I think I might be saying it correctly, but I could be wrong. Sioux tribe. And his name is something I might be butchering. Oyesa? Ohaisa? I don't know. Anyways, that one. And apparently, his one that has the same name, Junior, he also went by OHI, or the same name, occasionally. Because he wanted to have his, how do you say it? His genetics being tied to a Native American side. Because he was part American, Native American, I mean. Tongue-tied there. Mm-hmm. We doing good? Still here? You're definitely telling me your story, I believe, because again, many people were shot at. Many people got slashed at or gashed.
Opposite.
Is this referring to C. Junior? Opposite, referring about his name? I don't know. All right, I might have to talk a little bit louder, in case. So again, they're down below. Okay, so again, yeah, we probably have someone coming through slowly but surely. Otherwise, they're slowly but surely leaving me. I don't know. They can sense that I have to get going. But yeah, so like I said, I do apologize that they had to pass away the way they did. Many, again, due to the battle wounds or the, well, what occurred.
I'm hiding here.
Okay. Otherwise, it's a residual phrase. Someone's hiding from the white men that were, again, coming into the camp and started the battle. And so they probably hid, if it was a little one, to, again, try to be away from all the chaos. I don't know, maybe that's how they survived. Maybe. Otherwise, I mentioned earlier, they did unfortunately have these diseases: smallpox, bat, whooping cough, typhoid fever, malaria, and others. My ears are getting clogged. I don't know why. And so I'm talking funny all of a sudden. Weird. Alright. I don't know. Might have to end it soon. I don't know. Sounding funny and feeling funny. Yeah. So maybe one last chance. I'll demonstrate the gapple. Probably nothing gonna happen. But it's one last go on that. And then we'll probably wrap it up. Boopity boop. There you go. So again, beepity boppity boop on that capel. Just how you see it there, with the clear turning into red, white, or red, yellow, and blue, or purple, or whatever you want to see. If you want to do that to any of the other two balls that are there, or the same ball, before I wrap it up and end the session. And yeah. And if you need me to say a third time the prayer, I can. We shall see. Aww.
Love.
It's very delayed, but maybe again, referring to, could say his name out, Charles and Elaine. You guys again fell in love, or, you know, they're trying to come through now when it said love. Yeah, and the EMF meter spiked a bit. Yeah, okay, cool, yes, again, maybe they're here, just not able to say they're, what do you call it? Announce that they're here by saying Charles, or my name is Charles, or, and Elaine's not even a name on here, so yeah. Well, there you go. Maybe that's what they're trying to tell us. That they're slowly just saying, hey, we're here, hi. Or they just love the fact that I'm doing this session for them. So like I said, if it gets super, super, super distracted with noises, I have to sadly wrap it up. And I don't know if this has anything to make you come here because of this being or resembling your heritage of the Native Americans. But I did buy that at a thrift store, and it was
Tear.
Aww. And it was $15. And I said that's definitely well worth it if you were to see the details on it. So tear again might be referring to what happened. And there was a lot of tears in the movie, especially towards the end. So yeah, a lot of tears. Or crying because I have to end it. That too. See, told you. They're doing dishes and making a lot of noise. God dang it. Aww. I get a little irritated with that. It's like, no, I even told you I was doing a session. Oh, well, that's typical, right? So, all right. Again, I think I might have to end it. I do apologize, but it's been very kind of quiet on the devices anyways. So the last word that I'm going to wrap it up. But thank you for coming and joining me on this unfortunate topic on the Battle of Little Bighorn and the events that happened after. It would have been nice if they said, the land is cursed. This land is mine, but no. It's fine. It's probably going to spew in a different random session. I'm like, ugh, really? Oh well, it is what it is. Waiting for the last word, phrase, name. Excuse me. Of course.
Let's sit and talk.
So, off camera? Perhaps that's what they meant. All right. So, I guess they just want to continue to talk, but off camera. All right, that's what I'll do. For a little bit, I do have other things I'm going to have to do at some point. All right, this is your detective.
Agony.
Excuse me. I'm going to have to definitely sit and talk off camera. Agony could definitely tie this unfortunate topic as well. All right, so again, I guess I'm going to just unfortunately do off camera with them. You'll miss out on all the interesting activity that might happen. I don't know. We shall see. Obviously, if something were to go off, I'm going to definitely turn on the camera again. All right, this is your Detective Lazaria signing off. Or not signing off, sorry. This is your Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity.